Hey everyone, my name is Andrea Gambino and I'll be your facilitator for our Flip into the Future session. I wanted to take some time to take a look at our pre-work that you will complete for our upcoming boot camp. Alright, so the first thing that I would like you to think about would be why should we flip content for our classroom? So I would love for you to check out this quick video about why this instructional approach works, and it's created by Dr. Lodge McCammon. After you watch this video, I want you to think about how flipping your classroom can impact you as a teacher and impact your students. From there, I'd like you to click this link and this will launch our Padlet board, in which I would love for you to post about at least one question or a comment or concern or a point of inspiration about adding the flipped approach to your classroom teaching. One question I had when I was first beginning with flipping my classroom would be, how can I help students that don't have access to technology at home view flipped content videos in advance? One of my favorite things about flipping the classroom is it really does free up classroom instruction time to be able to incorporate more movement and more hands-on learning activities. So as you guys are posting these things, then I'm hoping that we'll be able to field some of these questions and discuss some of these items during our workshop and our time together. So feel free to speak freely on our Padlet board together. All right, from there it's going to be time to start designing and preparing for the flipped video or videos you'll create. So just like Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future, it all starts with an idea. All right, so I want you to determine at least one or more lesson topics or concepts that you want to create a flipped video about. So think about what you would like to teach about. Next, I think it would be a great time to select your hoverboard style. So there's actually a lot of different styles of flipped videos out there that we can create. So I think it's important to know your strengths and to also know what you would most enjoy creating. I always think about what approach will best enhance the content that I will teach. So I think that it's a great starting point. So here are just a few of the types. You could create a one-take video lecture. This is more traditional, and generally that's when your students can see you. You might have a whiteboard or cue cards or something of that nature, some type of visual that is also helping guide your students in what they're learning. You could also do a screencast voiceover. That's a little bit like what I'm creating for you right now. You could have it where it's only showing your screen and any visuals you want to show, or you could also use your webcam or another device to be able to have yourself showing in the bottom corner, just like I'm doing. You could also create a paper slide video. This concept I originally learned from Dr. Lodge McCammon, and here's a great video that you can watch to learn a bit more about this. It's a lot of fun, and also kids love creating these. So these first two videos are videos I've created previously, and then the paper slide video is about the framework of creating this style of video by Dr. Lodge McCammon. If you would watch just the first minute of each video, that should give you a good kind of feeling about what creating these styles of flipped content videos would be like. And then from there, it will be time for you to decide what style of video you want to create. From there, we need to figure out how to fuel our flux capacitor. So just like the flux capacitor made time travel possible in Back to the Future, we need to figure out what's going to help fuel our flipped video. So I feel that different styles of technology will lend themselves to helping you create your video. So it would be important to, based upon the video style you're going to create, that you know some of the options that are out there that can help you make it possible. So if you're going to create a one-take video lecture, you'll need some type of device that can help you film, whether that be a flip cam, a webcam on your laptop, or your very own smartphone. You can use any of those things with very simple recording features on each. And then you'll need a spot to help house your video. So I suggest choosing one of these tools to help you house your video. I know YouTube is blocked in many counties, so it might be a good option for you to select either Vimeo, TeacherTube, or Edpuzzle. Or it's possible you might already have a video streaming provider that you enjoy using. Any of these things are fine. Okay? If you're going to create a screencast voiceover, it would be important to go ahead and register for an account. I really enjoy using Jing, or today I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. Both of these tools will work on a PC or on a Mac. And also Edpuzzle is really great as well, and I love Edpuzzle because you can actually intersperse questions for your students to answer as they view your video or at the end. Okay, so feel free to check out any of these tools or select one. Similarly with the paper slide video to the one-take video lecture, you'll basically just need your recording device, and then you'll need a place to house your video so your students can view it later. Okay, so feel free to, once you select your video style, to then select one of these tools that you can then house your video so your students can view it later. All right, and then from there, it's time to just get ready to flip into the future and prepare so we can actually create your flipped content during our workshop. So I created a Google document for you that I would like you to add to before you come to our workshop. As you can see, it will look like this, and I would like you to fill it out similar to the way that I have done. All right, so keep it simple. Remember, this is to help you as you're getting ready to prepare to create your flipped video. So if you would add your name and then go ahead and determine the lesson topic that you would like to record. If you would like to record one video, you can, or there will be time to record more than one if you wish. All right, there will be a couple of options of things you can do during our workshop, but if you want to keep it simple, then I suggest starting with one. All right, so for example, one flipped video I'm getting ready to create is on the executive branch of government for my honors civics class, which is a 10th grade course. And for this content video, I really want to make a paper slide video. I've decided that I want to use my iPhone and that I'm going to upload my video and have it housed in Edpuzzle, and that I want to intersperse questions for my students to check for their understanding. Okay, so I've added my name, my lesson topic / idea, and the style of video that I will create. And then I just started gathering some resources. So I started collecting some research for myself so I could know more about the executive branch of government. And then there's also a really great visual aid that I really like that I want to kind of mimic in a way and create something similar to break this down for my students. So I've just kind of added that here to help remind myself for later. Okay, and then after the workshop, I'm going to add my link for my video, which will be housed in Edpuzzle so that other people can use it if they wish. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do. So just to recap a bit, going back, the first thing I would like you to do is watch this video about flipping the classroom, add any ideas, concerns, points of inspiration to our Padlet. Come up with your idea for one or more lesson topics that you'll create a flipped video about. Determine your style of video. Then determine where your video will be housed and go ahead and register for an account for one of these tools that you would like to use, or you might already have a tool that you're already using, and that's fine as well. The last step will be to start to prepare for your flipped video by adding to this Google document before coming to our workshop. Okay, so I'm so excited to get to know you guys, and I can't wait to meet you all. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me. My email is included here. Feel free to text me any questions you have, or if you want to G-chat and start brainstorming, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and we'll schedule a time. And I'm so excited, and I can't wait to flip into the future with you. Take care, and I'll see you at camp.